We lean into it in the book of Hebrews. Here's what the book of Hebrews says. He says, watch out that no poisonous root of bitterness grows up to trouble you. Did you see what it called bitterness? The Bible calls it a poisonous root because that's oftentimes what bitterness tries to do. It tries to take root in our heart. It tries to set up camp. It kind of wants to call the shots and kind of always be there. That even if something happened 30 years ago or something happened multiple years ago, the impact and the effects of that are still alive and well today, because when bitterness takes root, there's this undercurrent of anger that's always there. And so when something happens today, I might fly off the handle, not because that situation demanded that I fly off the handle, because this anger is always brewing inside of me. I feel like when it comes to anger and bitterness, there's really a couple of types of people. There are people that I would call stewers and people that I would call spewers. And when it comes to spewers are people that like to express their anger. You know maybe a couple of spewers in your life. Maybe you look in the mirror at a spewer in your life, right? And these are the people that like to express their anger, express their emotion. You know, sometimes it goes, through a harsh word that's spoken. Sometimes it's through raising your voice. Sometimes it's lashing out against something. Again, it's the expression of the anger. Spewers are more easily to spot when it comes to this bitter root that sometimes can exist in their life. But even if I don't do that, doesn't mean I don't have a bitter root. Because I think there's another type of person. There's the spewers, but there's the stewers. Now, I'm definitely more of a stewer. And what I mean by that is oftentimes I don't fly off the handle necessarily, but oh, baby, I'll stew on it. And I'll stew on it sometimes, for a long time. And what's interesting is I'll even play out whole, full-fledged, knock-down, drag-out arguments in the theater of my mind. You with me? And so somebody walks in the room and I'm like angry. They're like, what did I do? I'm like, I've just won an argument with you in my mind. Now, what's interesting about stewers is stewers, they don't express their anger, they suppress their anger. And it can destroy them from the inside out, and frankly, it eventually does come out. That even those who are stewers eventually become spewers when they can't bottle it up anymore. I mean, it's kind of like a grenade, that there's either like an explosion or an implosion, but it's all kind of there within. And so the Bible warns us about this bitter root. And don't let bitterness take root. It's a poisonous root in our lives. And we have to recognize that the pain that is there.